The next job I'm going to be doing on my pressure washer is servicing the air filter. This is supposed to be done once a year or once every 25 hours of operation, or whichever one comes first. It depends on the type of air filter you have. If yours is a paper air filter, when you remove it from the air filter housing, you just discard that one and go purchase a new one. For mine though, it's a sponge type foam air filter, which is actually, you're able to clean it, re-oil it and replace it. To do that, what we're going to use is some soapy water, some fresh water, and that's just to rinse out all the soap once we actually clean the foam air filter. Some regular oil that you use for the oil change, which I have a video on. If you haven't seen it, go check out that if you haven't done an oil change on your pressure washer. We're going to use some shop towels, and we're also going to have one Ziploc bag, and that's just to ensure that the oil is thoroughly penetrated into the foam filter prior to replacing it into the pressure washer. So the first thing we're going to do is unlock the filter housing and remove the air filter. One word of caution, if there's a lot of debris in your air filter housing, just wipe that out so that nothing falls into the carburetor when you remove the air filter. And remove the air filter. So the first thing we're going to do is use the soapy water to clean off the air filter and ensure that all the oil and any dirt is out of it. What I'm using is just regular dish soap, nothing special. Once it's clean, we're going to use the water with no soap in it to rinse it out to ensure that we don't have any soap residue left in the sponge. Once the air filter is clean, we're going to make sure that it's completely dry prior to applying the oil to the foam filter. So I allowed the air filter to dry for approximately 15 minutes in the sun to ensure that it was completely free of water, and I've inspected it to make sure that there's no damages to it. If it was damaged, I would just buy a new one rather than going through this process. This is the last step. We're just going to add some oil to it, and then we're going to ensure that it's well saturated. To do this, we're going to use the Ziploc bag, throw it in there. And we're just going to use the shop towels to squeeze out any excess of oil. To complete the job, we're going to reinstall the air filter into the air filter housing. Close the housing and lock it. So that's all there is to servicing the reusable air filter in your pressure washer. It's very fast, it's very easy, and it'll keep your pressure washer running well throughout the year. Thanks for checking out my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out my other videos on pressure washer maintenance.